All right. So if you ever find yourself in a place with a bunch of these, friend's house, or if you have some of these, this might be something you can just enjoy doing, or if you want to impress your kid or frustrate your kid for not being able to do it. Anyway, so there are two ways to do a sphere, which basically not really spheres. One is a tetradecagon, the other one is a high-low something. Anyway, so you wanna, first one is the easier one. You want to have square, triangle, square, triangle. And this is just, we get them from the doctor's office. It might be at that side that we're going too much, but basically, before you get started with all this, practice doing some pyramids like this, and then you can practice doing some with one hand. You don't have to be, okay, that was a bad try. You don't have to be excellent at it, but it helps if you're able to do some with one hand, because it just helps you just get a little bit more dexterous, I would say. All right, so enough. And these are pretty noisy. I'm going to try to alternate clipping and talking. Anyway, so here we are. You start with one square in the middle, put a triangle on each corner or each side, and then you just attach more of these until you have something like this. And then you gotta be really careful when you put it up, and a lot of it you have to hold by yourself. So some kids, their hands might be too small, so this will not stay by itself, so you have to hold it a little bit like this, but it gets easier the more you put. And this you can do pretty fast. My 4-year-old daughter can make this one. Whoops. Guess it wasn't tight enough. So just, usually you just put it here and it snaps. Okay. So this, 12 sides, I think. And then you have the 20 sides, which is all triangles. So the great thing about triangles is that you can make a lot of different forms and shapes. And you can make 4-side pyramid. You can make actually a 6-side hexagonal thingy, or 8 sides, 6, yeah. Anyway, to the point. I've done this many times, and it took me a while to figure out how to make it in a way that it becomes easier and safer. So, some hair. All right. When I first started, I started putting, notice that if you put six triangles, it'll stay flat, so you don't want to do that, so you will have to be 5. And man, this is a lot of work. I'm just going to show you how I was doing it. You get 2, and then you would attach 3. I've been better at this. Until you have 5 on each. and then here you have 3, and then you attach 2. So it helps to practice moving your fingers around. But all of this, so you have 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then you have to attach 2 until you have all of them. Really, and then you have 3 here, and to attach 2, it can't be straight up, so you need to, and then it starts to collapse, and it's just a lot of work. So I figured out a way to make it easier. Here we go. So first, and I'll separate it in colors so it makes more sense. So if I have the middle one, the base one, it'll be blue. And I'll make a bigger triangle like this with yellows. And then for each one of these, I can put 2 on the side, and I'll put those colors like this. So this is a good base. This actually stays pretty steady, so you just want to bring this up like this, and this will stay up. So this is a good start. And then from here on, you get 3, and you fold it in a way that the 2 parts, you have 2 sides touching down, and you're going to put 1 on each corner, like this. And I'm going to do it like this, and 1 more. See? So it's like this. So all it's missing is just the 1 piece on top. And this is the tricky part because it requires a bigger hand. So the hand doesn't have to be gigantic, but kids will have a harder time doing this. But basically what you want to do is be careful. And it makes it a lot easier if you have a smooth surface that the pieces can slide a little bit, as opposed to doing it on a rug or something. And then you got to be really careful here. Oh, it's falling, collapsed. Yeah. So this happens. Oh, happened. Nope. And that fell. All right. So not what I was going for. Yeah. And then the last one. So usually if it collapses, you'll have to start from scratch. I guess I'm just getting lucky. Alright, so here it is. And then the last piece. There you go. And here you have 20 sides. It becomes a little bit more stable once all the sides are in. Not super stable, but it allows you to put some stuff on top. Where'd it go? And you can play around a little bit more, but yeah, it won't take a lot of weight. Like if I might be able to. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Maybe not. So yeah, it makes a difference what kinds do you have. Like I have one that's Picasso, which is a really good one, which the magnets are stronger, and the other one is I don't know, it doesn't say, but I tried with the original magnet tiles, and the magnets aren't strong enough. So, you know, don't blame yourself. At least not all the time. That's it. So, enjoy, have fun, and teach.